Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Axius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's jump into your spread. It's a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. I also have your Oracle cards out here as well. Let's get into this. I do want to start the reading out with your overall messages, then I'll jump into your tarot, and then I'll hit your Oracle cards. But I do want to make a preface about some stuff concerning relationships, because we're going to be picking up a lot of like relationship, sex life kind of energy in this reading today. Because sometimes I see in the comments, people might say, like, I'm not in a relationship right now, or there's no one around. And, you know, just from the comment, like, I don't know whether you're talking about I'm not in a relationship and my sex life isn't active, or I'm not in a relationship and my sex life is active. So I'm just going to flush this out real quick, and you take everything that I say in the reading as it resonates. Just because you are not in a relationship and your sex life isn't active in the current moment doesn't mean the messages aren't for you. Because, I mean, honestly, the very first thing that I see in your Oracle cards is new love and signs, right? So that's about something that could be coming your way. The second thing that I want to say is some of you are being approached. It's like this. Some of you are being approached by some people where it could start off that you guys have sex first. Others of you are in sex-based relationships, and you're calling them, you're saying they're not a relationship, but they are. They're a sex-based relationship. Just because y'all don't go out or don't buy things for each other or don't live together doesn't mean you don't have a relationship. You guys are two people in an agreement, and it's an agreement for sex. So when I'm gonna, in your very first card here, in your tarot, Knight of Cups with 5 of Cups in the reverse. That's somebody who wants to come back and offer an apology. Now, for some of you, it doesn't have to be about sex that they're offering this apology. But for those of you where it is love, romance, and all that kind of stuff involved, this does not have to be just someone who you were dating that left you and wanted to come back. For a very good number, not a large, because most of this energy is for those of you who were in relationships. But for a good sum of you, it is a sex-based partner that you had a strong connection to, possibly were thinking about dating. This person may have went off and started a relationship with somebody else. It may not have worked out for them, and they're trying to come back your way. It could be like that. It could even be that even if they're coming back your way and they're claiming to want a relationship, some could be coming back your way just to start that sex-based relationship up again. All right. And I'm only saying this because y'all have a lot of second house energy coming up lately in the reading. And today you got it in how many places? 1, 2, 3 places. And I'm only saying that to say is second house energy is resources, but it's not only money, it's emotional and like bodily resources. Some of y'all got real fire, supersonic, kitty cat, booty hole, penis, dick, all that kind of stuff. And that is a resource to someone else. That's something that they don't want to give up about you. That's something that made them confused about whether or not they wanted to be with you. That's something that they realized they couldn't control. That's why they left you. Some of these people can't imagine other people being with you. It's all kinds of energies like that. So when I say certain stuff, please take it as it resonates in your life, or at least allow certain things to play out before you dismiss the message. Because personally, I've given myself readings and have had dreams about particular people that weren't in my vicinity at the moment, only to manifest months later. I've had, here, this is another thing we got to discuss. You guys got twin flame energy. right? All right. See, because some of you guys watch tarot a lot, and a lot of readers approach twin flames in various ways. And if you're watching me, I approach twin flames as your karmics. I also tell people, twin flames come a dime a dozen, because all twin flames are doing are teaching each other lessons. Some of these lessons are not necessary. Every twin flame that come in your energy, you do not have to acknowledge it. You do not have to take it on. It's only when it's something that sometimes y'all have already learned the lesson. And I don't know why these twin flames keep coming around, but I'm just saying this. Some people think that's my twin. You have multiple twins. Literally, I have done readings and have gotten twin cards for different men, right? While I'm sitting here thinking that, oh, wow, there's a twin. Here goes another twin. Within the same year, y'all, within the same year, okay? So sometimes it's, I don't think some of these lessons be lessons, but I think some of this stuff be like attacks, okay? I think the system, when the system sees you're awake, they send out these twins to attack you. But yeah, so be careful with the romanticizing of twin flames. Be careful thinking that, certain sex-based relationships aren't relationships. And this is no shade to nobody. You could miss a message thinking that, oh, because he said relationship or because that reader said da-da-da-da-da, that's not me. It do be you. It's just that you don't take certain people as serious as they take you, right? You don't think that people would act crazy because of your sex, the sex you give. And maybe some of you do know that. But, it's like, I wouldn't go stalking or do this and that because of a girl or guy's sex, but other people will. So that's why you got to be like aware of the messages coming out. Okay, that's the only thing I want to say with that, because I do be noticing. And then other people, they do it for ego-based reasons, like their ego wants to block out the emotions that they feel for somebody. Like some people want to be like, oh no, I'm not in a relationship, whether it just be just beginning or it's just sex, and they do want a relationship with that person, and I'm like, well, it's coming up in your energy because you or that other person or both of y'all feel a certain kind of way. Y'all just not getting what you wanted from it. So don't let your ego blind you too, because that's the other thing. When I tell y'all these people coming back, and some of them are coming back with STDs, and if y'all only thinking I'm talking about people who were in real boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife relationships, you can miss the fact that there's somebody coming your way from the past that has something that you need to stay away from, okay? That's it. So let's get into the overall messages. Give me a sec, y'all. And we're going to get into this. So your planet that we're using today is Uranus coming through the Fool, all right? So Uranus, the first message that we have is you or someone you're involved with is exploring. They're exploring their options until they find the right outlet, okay? And I'm using the word outlet because the issue with you or another person is you need to be involved in a more creative thing rather than a sexual thing, okay? This energy can bring up sudden and quick romances. There could be some unexpected pregnancies that happen with you or someone around you, or someone that your person was involved with, okay? You don't have to be the one getting pregnant, but these baby things keep coming up. So this energy of people getting excited and running around doing stuff is pretty strong. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. And if it's not a relationship, you just need to find your right outlet for your creativity so that you don't end up getting involved in some of this stuff. All right. Second thing is secrets being revealed. Okay. You may have a secret that is revealed, or secrets involving other people in your life are going to come to light. All right. So make sure, if you don't want to be a part of this energy, just keep your personal information to yourself. Whatever rumors or gossip are going on that may be about you, don't feed into it. It'll pass. Give me a second. Yeah. And the other thing is, because we're dealing with a lot of 11th house energy, some of you are joining new clubs, groups, associations, whether it be at work or in your community, or just, new things. Just keep certain things that are private to yourself. These are new people. And when you get to know people, before you start sharing some deep, dark secrets, get to know them, right? I know some of you all are like, I've been lonely, ain't been able to hang out with people, da 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 da. And there's some stuff that you could share, but some of the deeper things you may want to keep to yourself. All right. Now, here with this message, the use of technology and new platforms comes up over and over and over again, especially for those of you who are taking classes. Some of you are polishing up on your communication skills, but the reason why this technology stuff keeps coming up, so I'll mention TikTok and YouTube, right? Because that's where I see a lot of people delivering messages. Some of you need to share your skill with the world in whatever way you see fit. Okay, because I get people who are like, oh, I don't want to show my face. Don't show your face. If you don't want to show your face, let's say you're a reader and you only want to show your hands, just show your hands. Or whatever way you feel like doing it. Even on TikTok, there are people who speak or use like robot voices or whatever on their platforms, and they have like moving images while things are speaking. If you want to do that, do that. If you want to keep your privacy, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but share your message, because the thing that I'm picking up a lot with this Gemini energy is restlessness. But a lot of this restlessness, because even these eclipses could be messing with y'all, could be messing with like your sleeping patterns and stuff like that. But some of you all could be getting downloads or information and just feeling a lot of either anxiety, your ADHD could be going up. It's because of the information. We got an information overload, spiritual information overload. And so let's say you're a reader and you're finding out like your messages, like I'm dealing with, are getting way more extensive. It's because there isn't enough people sharing the truth or speaking on a certain thing. So then it falls on to the next sensitive person who could pick it up to tell it. So if you feel inundated or heavy by these energies, or as a reader, you're giving out these messages and you're noticing, man, things are getting really heavy, or like these readings are really going, it's because there's so much information that is not being talked about or spoken on, whether from a day-to-day thing or a spiritual thing, because others are refusing to not necessarily wake up. Others are refusing to share. They're just refusing to share, so it's falling on other sensitives. If you want to give some relief to your brothers and sisters, your fellow empaths, please start your channel, okay? Wherever you want to start your channel, all right? But if you also want to give yourself relief from anxiety or whatever kind of energetic feelings you're feeling, it's time to release the information. You're holding on to information you're supposed to share with the collective, all right? Consciousness is shifting. And when there's a overload, it has to come out, all right? Hold on, give me a second. Some of you, like I said, you'll be taking classes, going back to school for certain things, and polishing up your community. Yeah, I said that already. All right, so Uranus, we already talked about the clubs and the networking. There'll be a lot of unexpected events that are gonna be triggered, and this could have to do with jobs. So some of you all could suddenly change a job. I've spoken on layoffs, maybe places closing. So, have your backup plans. I've talked about rumors about things like that, layoffs, companies closing. If you hear those rumors, you may want to take them serious in order to figure out what to do next. Give me a sec. Some of you all are going to be leaving because y'all have no patience for micromanagers. A lot of you may be coming in contact with some sort of micromanager, either on a new job or on your current job. And that is going to trigger you to want to move or do something different. And others of you may all of a sudden decide to get a pet. Okay? It's really strong. Now, hold on. Got a couple more. Give me 1 second. Relationships and partnerships are going through changes. I've mentioned before about friendships dissolving or at least solidifying or morphing, okay? Either you make a new friend or you and a friend have a conversation that totally changes the dynamic of the friendship. Maybe there's a more honest conversation about something, or the honesty of that conversation may let you know that me and you need to part ways. Like we're literally going down two different paths. There's some stuff about separation and divorces that are likely right now. And any union formed in this energy will be short-lived. And I'm seeing that in the tarot. So even for those of you who may be getting married and y'all don't really have much truly in common, that relationship won't last long, okay? There's also sudden financial developments, including things having to do with inheritances. Some of you all may get some inheritance money, but it's not all positive. When we have Uranus, for some of you, it can be like the shock is great, but it could also be too much, right? To where it's like, I wasn't expecting to receive all of this. It could, changes in your finances could either be good or bad. Like some of you could be losing money, or a partner. There's something here about a partner losing money, or like I told you guys before, not really having the money, not being honest about how much money they have, right? So there could be shifts in finances where maybe you don't get laid off, but your partner does. So we got to make changes for that. Inheritances, that could cause arguments and issues between relatives and things that could be coming up. Don't overspend. They keep talking about creating a nest egg just because of all of the changes. Like, you never know what will come up. Like, just because you get a lot of money, you don't know what's coming in the future. You may have to move. There could be something legal that comes up, or something that requires your money. So don't go spending too much. Now, hold on. And just try not to incur any new loans or lines of credit, but take that as it resonates, okay? You'll know how your finances have been fluctuating. You know what's going on in your life. You know if your partner do or don't have a job. So you know if you need to take out a loan or any new line of credit. And if you know things are constantly moving, you may want to pause, all right? Give me a second. Okay, that's what I have for your overall messages. Just don't be surprised that certain people will leave out of your life because they are looking for some form of excitement. This could even be happening with you, but just because some people do need to be stimulated, but others are doing it out of childishness. And if they're doing that, that's on them. Don't take it personal. This could be in friendships or love relationships. All right, do not take it personal, because here we go. Let's get into this. All right, your first set, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse. All right. Second position, you have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Four of Fire, Four of Wands. Third position, you have the Fool in reverse, clarified by the Nine of Cups in the upright. Top of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers, clarified by the Three of Wands. All right, let's get into this. The first thing is somebody's coming back to apologize. All right, but they got ill intentions. They're not serious. They actually regret leaving you. This could be a friend, this could be a lover, or somebody, like I said, in a sex-based relationship. But for some of you, for the bulk of you, it is somebody from your past, whether it be recent. This could also be something that happens within the near future if you're already going through a breakup with somebody. Because this energy of trying to find the right person is out here, even with the Lovers, Three of Wands. Like, some people are in dynamics where they're with someone, Three of Wands, but they're holding on to someone and also looking out to find something new. Now, whether or not certain people have acted on it depends on your situation. But if they do act on it, which somebody definitely is going to act on that, they will be coming back. They'll be coming back, okay? But don't take them back. This person is really, really angry. They're really angry about whatever they decided to go off and do. Okay, whoever it was that they ran off with screwed them over. They could have screwed them over with, sexual health, could have screwed them over in money, could have screwed them over in all kinds of ways. Like, it was legit a total fantasy that they were running off to. They got too excited. So be careful about taking anybody back like that. It's almost, here, I'll tell you this, guys, the two strongest types of relationships I see is those trying to come back and apologize, and then this one here, the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. This is a very attractive, sex-based kind of relationship. This is Venus, Mars energy of the Four of Wands. This is about appearances, okay? But with that ace, this is something that is like, yeah, the spark was there. The sexual spark was there. And then after the sexual spark was there, you guys were looking at each other and you said, this is my type. I finally see somebody that's my type. For some of you all, you may rush to get married to this person. For others of you, it's not like that. It's just you're rushing to get into a relationship. The problem is, whether it be marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, Four of Wands is saying that it won't last long, okay? Because there's no substance there. It's not enough to build on. I could already tell you be built. Really, even though it seems like y'all have something to talk about, y'all really don't. Like, yo, I literally feel like a surface kind of conversation, more of a projection, you know, of what we look like. And then, you know, the conversations are as good as they could get, right? They're not going anywhere deep. So with this energy here, it's going to be quick. Very, very quick and fast. Now, these are the types of relationships. It even could be with the ones who are coming back, but I really feel for this, the unexpected pregnancy is here. Yeah. And you guys may get pregnant by people who you cannot be with. A lot of them are already in relationships, like I told you. They're already in relationships. Some of y'all are getting pregnant by people who, you know, pregnant or getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant. So fellas, if your lady who you've been having issues with or whatever, she could come back pregnant. If y'all keep fighting, separating, whatever, and she end up pregnant, you may want to figure out when the pregnancy happened. Did you get pregnant when we were on a break? When did this baby come about? You may want to get a paternity test done, okay? Because that will be some mess, right? You don't know who's the father. It's definitely something that could come up. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. You may want to get a paternity test. It might end up being yours, but you safe to get the paternity test. Your third position, you have the Fool in reverse, clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is several messages, but it's telling you to stop, right? It's saying stop to focus on your own thing. Y'all already have something to focus on, or you need to find it, all right? Because the Nine of Cups is all about you. You need to fulfill yourself. Some of you all are running away from something and you're putting your energy into relationships in order to not focus on yourself, right? Others of you are just caught up in the moment, honestly, and possibly just not seeing that a particular thing isn't going anywhere. But what the Fool is telling you to stop, focus on your own endeavor. Hold on. I had another note. I had a note about that. That's another reason why you could be diverting attention away from something really important to you, not realizing that luck is on your side. Okay, you're going to get a wish fulfillment, so don't go down a particular route. Go the route where it's about you. You're fulfilling yourself and your own needs because your wishes are going to get granted. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. This could either be some of you all need to focus on a new job you have or a new endeavor. Yeah, because there's this energy of overindulgence is here, right here. That could be another thing. You see how there's a bunch of fish all up in here? Some of you all may be coming to a point in time where you're getting more than what you think you can handle. Or, however I just said that, all right? It may be too many options coming your way. Maybe either your way or a partner's way or somebody in your life. Either way, you need to focus on your own thing. If your partner is doing a whole lot out in the street, you need to get away from them so you stop keying in on that. If it's you, you're going to have to be able to learn how to say no. If too many options are coming, you have to learn how to say no, because this Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands is a distraction. It will distract you. I do see some people being jealous of something that you're doing though. Some of you are like have an apprenticeship or working on something, whether it be your own business or you're learning something, but there are jealous ones involved, okay? All right? Give me a second. But yeah, before you go getting into taking somebody back who left or getting into something because the attraction is really strong, you may want to stop and just focus on yourself, because the thing you really truly want to manifest is still in line for you if you're willing to take your own path. Another thing here is with the Fool energy, these things, something coming back from the past, trying to apologize, love, relationship or not, and then this brand new thing that's really more attraction than anything, prevents you from being your real self. It prevents you from being your real self. So some of you may decide not to go down a particular route. Let's say you did want to be a reader or, you know, help people out in a kind of way. If the person you're with thinks that that's weird or whatever, and you so want a relationship so bad, you may not do the thing you think you've been wanting to do, right? Where your blessings, true blessings really are. Some of you may stop because because of appearances, right? Trying to appear like you are mainstream or something like that. Okay, give me a second. That's going to be an issue for somebody. Trying not to look weird. The issue is that whoever you're trying to do this with, they have a misunderstanding of you, and some of you may have a misunderstanding of your own self. Okay, you enter into relationships that don't match you spiritually, mentally, right? So that's another reason why it may end. Give me a second. With the Lovers underneath, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Lovers, 3 of Wands. This could be a relationship that is formed through work. Okay, some of y'all are dealing with like these love feelings for somebody you either have a contract with or on the job or in some kind of learning situation. The problem is, if others are aware of it, they could be jealous of it. There could be people trying to stop it. The person that you are involved with is already married or has somebody. There could be gossip going around between you two or about the fact that y'all are linked up. But there's like a twin flame thing happening on the job or through some sort of work contract. Give me a second. Yeah, that might not work. It's just, this looks very, it's too many things going on. It's messy. 5 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. It's just too much. I don't see this panning out, but if y'all can make it work, I mean, okay, but don't let it distract you. I don't really think so, though. 3 of Wands tells me that that this is a business partner. Some of you all are going to find an attraction to. Others of you are going to have to pause to figure out, is this the route I really want to take? Am I going down a certain route because this person is pushing me that way, or is that my true path? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what I got for you. And then the other thing though too, these same people I'm talking about, if it's not you being overindulgent in love, this could be that person. Somebody is overdoing it. Somebody's definitely overdoing it, because in this energy, I don't feel like people are willing to be faithful right now. It's just a lot of unfaithful energy. It's a lot of people exploring who they really want to be. This is why we keep picking up on like DL stuff and cheating and hooking up a lot, because people are exploring their options, even though they find these close attractions to some. So, you know, be careful with your heart, be careful with your body. All right. So let's get into your oracle messages. Okay, guys, it's so much with these, so bear with me for your oracle messages. Hold on now. All right, your first set out, you have Ladies Man, the Player, and then Dating. Okay. Your second set, you have Time to Change or Changes. and obsessed. Your third set, you have new love and signs. New love and signs. Fourth set, you have missing you and ravenous. I told y'all got that good booty hole, coochie penis. Like, I don't know what it is, but y'all got somebody, like, whatever y'all did to them is heavy on their mind, okay? So, and it's a twin flame thing. They miss your energy. Somebody just loves your energy. This is your fifth position, twin flame energy, okay? All right, that's your fourth. At the top of the deck, we got our freak couple, our swinging couple, our poly couple. We got committed and party. All right, so I don't know where y'all going or what y'all doing this weekend, but somebody into some stuff. All right, and then the bottom of the deck, we have emotional intelligence and toxic. Emotional intelligence and toxic. So let's hit the first set. All right, let's get back. We got ladies, man, player, and dating. Some of you, that is all you are finding on these apps or dating sites, okay? Or someone in your energy is still on an app or dating site. Dating says, dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. All right, now where is this energy coming from? All right, so it's coming from your 10th, 11th, 12th, and 3rd house. 10th house is Capricorn, 11th is Aquarius, 12th is Pisces, 3rd is Gemini. So for your 3rd house energy, this isn't, I'm not picking up too much about the brotherhood, sisterhood, fraternity thing for this one, but I am picking up somebody who works in transportation, okay? Or this could even be like a mail carrier, courier, or anything like that, okay? Truck driver, anything that has to do with movement and information. Some of you all, your person could work in information. They could work at a call center, whatever. It has something to do with information, okay? 3rd house energy. Your relatives, siblings, and neighbors are involved in this, okay? I did ask for this one. Some of you all are dealing with someone who is, or have dealt with someone who is hooking up with one of those three, a relative of yours, a sibling, or a neighbor. And again, guys, be careful, because some of y'all are with people who don't mind hooking up with their own relatives, siblings, and neighbors. Some of them are also hooking up with people that they have met through relatives, siblings, and neighbors. This is why 3rd house energy is coming up. When the 10th house is here, that has something to do with someone's status. I think some of you all could be like so enamored with somebody because of either how they're viewed in your community, or you have met someone who literally has some sort of status within maybe social media, music, or some industry, whether it be acting or any industry. It could be any industry that you're most interested in. They could be at the top of whatever they're doing, okay? 11th house energy, you could have also met this man through the new groups or through networking, okay? Through the people that you've met. Or this is an acquaintance, a friend with benefits that you are with a lot, but they're doing a lot of hooking up. This could be affecting your energy. 12th house energy tells me that it's karmic and that whoever this is hiding it. So this could be a hidden element that your siblings or your relative or your neighbor is hiding from you about something that they know about your partner, or that they themselves are sexually involved with your partner. So it's coming up very strong with your first position. And that's not for all of you, but that's for some of you. Second position, we have changes and obsession. Changes and obsession. So give me a second. It's time to change. Holding on, clinging, can't let go, anxiety. This is coming from your 7th house, 8th house, 4th house, 3rd house, and 2nd house. When I asked if anybody dealing with transportation had anything to do with this, it said no. So you could exclude those people for this. But I will say there is something here about a relationship. This is either an existing relationship or a relationship that's trying to be formed. But the reason why it has to change is because of someone's obsession. Okay? Now with 8th house energy, there could be the obsession, yeah, goes right along with that like Scorpio energy, obsession, possessiveness. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, like an OCD kind of behavior. There could be a sex thing. There could be something that was hidden around sex that has come up, or someone has to do something like y'all could be dealing with people who like have to have a certain thing done to them. Give me a second. 4th house, 3rd house, your family is involved. This could be that they are obsessed with watching you or whatever it is that you're doing. They could even be involved in this 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands energy where they're distracting you from your focus. Okay? And this is why there's a need for change. This energy gives me like the reason why you got to reassess certain relationships. Okay? Especially when it comes to like family and relatives. Like, are they taking up your time? Because obsession means I want to always be around you. And time is a commodity. It's a precious thing because we're also coming here with 2nd house energy in the 2nd position. So that's a resource. Your time is your resource. So what is this obsession that's taking up your time? If it's not a person, it could be even your own habit. If you have a habit that you're obsessed with doing, it's eating up your time. But I do know that for some of you, family, a mother or a relative or a mother-like figure is involved with this obsessive energy. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Yeah. Either a partner, could be an enemy, because 7th house energy, relationships of all kinds. There's somebody around you. Could be your neighbor that's obsessed with you. 3rd house energy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to move on from that one. Let's get to your 3rd position. Okay, so you have new love and signs. New love and signs. And sign says meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. And I did ask beforehand, I said, is this combination positive? They said no, this is not a positive combination. Okay, so the houses that are coming from here are the 12th, 3rd, 7th, 4th and 5th are together, and the 8th. So 12 is Pisces, 3rd Gemini, 7th Libra, Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio. Now, when I see stuff like this, I kind of get scared when kids are involved. So I asked, I said, is anybody like a pedophile or whatever the case may be? And they kept telling me to rephrase. Why they wanted me to rephrase is it wasn't about someone being a pedophile now, but take it as it resonates because I'm bringing it up for a reason. But really, the bulk of the message for this is your early childhood has something to do with the partners you choose. And some of you all are picking partners or having like casual sex relationships based off an early childhood abuse or an abusive environment. It keeps bringing these kinds of partners. And this time around, before you jump in, the divine, your guides are asking you to look at the signs so you can see the root of why I keep getting partners like this. The reason why it's coming up more to be like, don't just settle for this kind of stuff is because I'm trying to tell y'all, new love is on the horizon for some of y'all. You gotta know the difference between what's good for you and what's bad. You have to know the difference so you don't ignore something really good. I honestly, the more you keep taking on negative partners, and you could be tired of negative people coming at you. We all are. But when we take them on out of like lack of patience or whatever the case may be, it wears us down to the point that when divine love was actually slated for us and it was coming on time, in divine time, we won't recognize it. We'll deny it because we have been so worn out and worn down by all these karmics sucking up our energy, just taking the life out of us, right? Look at this, how they all locked in on each other. All this fire energy, right? It's taking all our energy to the point where we don't even want love anymore. We don't want to deal with nobody. And that's why you need to notice the signs so you could ignore or move away from these people. I keep telling y'all, just because a karmic enters your energy doesn't mean you have to take them on. I see them in my own readings. I dream about these people and I don't take them on anymore. Like I learned, So watch the signs and synchronicities. They're showing you this so you don't have to put up with it. Okay? All this stuff, they can't stop everything. Sometimes you still be in the energy of wanting this stuff, and you just need to recognize, hey, no, don't do it. Right? So hold on, give me a second. But the energy, like I said, karmic, 12th house, 3rd house, this could be a neighbor. Some of you could be falling in love with a neighbor. Or someone who works in information or transportation or something like that. Like I said, watch out for the signs. If this person is someone who is overly excited or, a cheater, they will possibly deal with your siblings or your relatives, 3rd house energy. They definitely want to form a union with you with 7th house. But the 4th and 5th is asking you to look at your foundations, because this is what's pushing you into relationships like this, right? 8th house energy. Also, some of you all need to recognize that somebody just wants your resources, or they only want you for like a sexual thing, okay? Or both, all right? Now, your 4th position. You got missing you and ravenous. Ravenous says uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable, hunger for pleasure. All right. So this is probably somebody y'all like have possibly walked away from, or maybe just distanced yourself from. They are already like drained. Y'all have been feeding somebody energy, because like 4 and 5, they come right after each other. Y'all see this? Right after each other. This person is drained because they don't have your energy, and they were getting your energy through sex. All right? It's twin flame union. So hold on, give me a second. With your 4th position, we're dealing with 11th house, 2nd house, 3rd house, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, and 12th. Aquarius energy, somebody you could meet within a club setting, an acquaintance, friend with benefits. Also, for those of you with platforms, an audience, someone out in the audience, follower, subscriber. 2nd house energy, they want your resources, whether it be money or your sex. Be careful, because this is going to wear down your self-esteem. This will wear down your self-esteem, that they keep just taking energy from you, or using you for sex, or using you for money. 3rd house, y'all know the 3rd house themes. 10th house, somebody of status, or you are the person of status, definitely with the 9th house right next to it. This energy here, like 9th, 10th, 8th, some of y'all are you're dealing with people who are finally exploring things about themselves, okay? Whether it is their orientation, or a kink, or a style that you may have been like, yeah, I've done that a million times. You just now kind of do it. And they feel comfortable with you or something like that. I feel like somebody feels comfortable enough to do things with you. But once you realize like that's all you want, I think you distance yourself from this person. This 9th house energy gives me that you guys were exploring in this way, or this person likes to explore. It could also be, like I said, like this could be a guru, or a spiritual teacher, or somebody within media, somebody of some sort of standing or holds a certain position with 9th, 10th house energy, even 11th house energy. Okay. Like this person finally is able to do something, and they're doing it with you. So be careful, because you could be falling in love with this type of person where they're just finally getting to do something that they haven't gotten to do. All right. 8th house energy could be about a resource. Feelings of jealousy could be coming up. 7th house. I feel like if this isn't an ex-partner, like I said, 7th house is somebody's already in a relationship. They could be in a relationship with someone where they aren't able to do this kind of stuff, be wild or whatever, or they're not with someone with your type of energy, and they're missing that. Hold on. 12th house is the fact that it's hidden. So either the relationship is hidden, which is another reason why it'll take a hit on your self-esteem. or that drugs could be involved for some. It doesn't have to be heavy for all of you. It's 12th house theme. Psychiatric issues could be there too as well for a 12th house theme. Subconscious things. You have 8th and 12th. So yes, this is someone's deep stuff that's coming out. And it could be expressed sexually through the 8th house. For some of you. Some deep things that somebody thought they had hidden away. There could also be a level of witchcraft, but I can't pinpoint where and how. All I know is some of y'all are dealing with energies darker than what you think. Because at the bottom of the deck, you got emotional intelligence and toxic, but right after toxic, you have reflection. So we got skulls twice. I'm getting a death energy here. I'm getting an energy of it's either witchcraft or someone isn't afraid to kill. This is not for everybody. It's for some of you all, but it's going to end up like that because the justice is right behind it. Someone may plot to kill you. Only for those who resonate with that message, because y'all know the types of people y'all dealing with. This person we got clown. Okay, right after justice. It says degrading appearances, shame, humiliation. See, some of y'all are with people who are degrading you or will try to degrade you through some form of sexual union, stealing your energy, but they can't get enough. Like this obsession, they can't stop. I don't know if it's a spirit on them or whatever it is, but you would think that, saying I don't want to be with you is enough. It's not enough for this person. Like there's something on them. They're driven. And it's sometimes people get so driven because of what they bury so deep in the 12th house, bury so deep in the subconscious that becomes awakened. See, some of y'all, because somebody wrote something in the comment one time. It's probably why I'm going to turn off the comments for this one. Somebody wrote something about how they were upset with the way I was talking about Scorpio energy. Because Scorpio energy gives off themes of like gangs, mafia, death, jealousy, sex, and transformation. The Scorpio is the underworld, right? But just because you are a Scorpio, if you're a sun sign Scorpio with other Sagittarius placements, so be it. Y'all gotta stop getting so personal about signs. Like I've mentioned before, I'm using the signs to describe energy. Sometimes that Scorpio energy is bringing out the worst in someone. It's bringing out the hidden things. Yes, Scorpio energy is very transformative, very powerful. If you have significant Scorpio placements, y'all have power, very strong power, okay? Occult power at that too, right? But this is how it comes out sometimes in these dynamics. The other thing is that energy brings out what people hide. See, so you could be a Scorpio and you bring out the negativity of another because of your own energetic signature. Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio with these problems or issues. But, people, stop being so sensitive. And if you are getting that sensitive, maybe you are the person that's the problem. And if you're not, then shut the fuck up. But okay. So sometimes it's if you're a Sagittarius and you're not a Sagittarius that likes to explore, right? Oh, I want to explore and get into all of these sexual fantasy things. Your energy signature, when you get with someone, can cause them to want to do that. It's just you bring the energy that I wasn't aware of that was either inside of me or that I could even do. And you may be like, okay, buddy, like I'll try this with you and that with you, but you're going too far. And ask the person, have you ever done this with somebody else? And they'll tell you no. So you'll be wondering, why you want to do that with me? It's your energy. It's just your energy, okay? So yeah, give me a second. Where was I at? I think I'm on the fifth one. So yeah, we got energy, twin flame, 7th house, somebody wants a relationship with you. 5th and 6th came together. You guys got to be careful because 5th is, projects, but it's also sex, and it came with the 6th. So your health is in question in this dynamic, right? Anybody just using for your energy will take energy, but deposit something else you don't want. Could be a baby, could be an STD, You got 4th and 3rd and 8th house energy. Like I said, you already did the whole spill on the 8th house and Scorpio energy, but 4th and 3rd is for those of you who have relocated and are getting into these twin flame dynamics with neighbors or landlords. That could be there. Okay? Yeah. Or whatever. Remember, guys, I'll hold up these cards. I've called out the houses. Feel free to pause and look up the houses for yourself to see if those things apply to you. All right? Okay? Now let's go to the top of the deck. We got committed and party. So y'all already know what's going down with these two. All right? Party says having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. So this is a couple that likes to get down. They like to share. That's their thing. But coming from this energy, you have 10th, Capricorn, 7th and 8th, Libra, Scorpio, 6th, Virgo, 5th, Leo, 4th. 4th house is Cancer. You have the 10th and the 4th. Guys, for some of you, that's a mother and father energy. I think as far as the secret goes, so earlier when I was telling you about secrets that may come out, for some of you, you're going to find out that your own mother or father are like swingers or in an open relationship with 10th and 4th house energy. This may jog some memories about like why we could never go in the basement when mom and dad's friends would come over or something like that. Why was the door always locked when everybody would come over? That could come up. That could be something that comes up. This could also be something that you know about a parent or the way their sex life was that's driving you to date certain types of people. Okay? I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But 10th house could also say like whoever this person is of status. This could be a couple. This could also be a couple in your community or somebody you know who are from the outside. You wouldn't think that they were into this, but they are. Okay. Yeah, 7th and 8th, though, these two are in a relationship, but they're more so in a relationship because of sex and resources. All right. If this is a dynamic you're in, you may want to ask yourself why me and this person are together. You could even be a part of this Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands energy where, you know, you get married based off this energy, but it's not going to last long. Okay, hold on, give me a second. 6th house energy gives me lifestyle. So someone's trying to pull you into a certain lifestyle. Whether that's for you or not, it's up to you. 6th house energy also tells me that, you know, someone's health right now in this dynamic could be at risk. So if you have friends or something, or you sometimes frequent clubs or things like that, you may want to give it a rest period during this like eclipse season. You may want to. Hold on now. 4th house energy. This could be something that comes up when you relocate, when you move. This, like I told you, could also be like one of your family members. You find out that possibly like your mother or your father or a family member is into this kind of dynamic. Yeah. But with 6th house energy, all in all, I would tell you, be careful if that's you about your health. All right, bottom of the deck, you have emotional intelligence and toxic. Emotional intelligence and toxic. This is coming from the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 11th, and 12th. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus. All right, this immediately when I saw this, I felt dark empath. Okay? Here, I'm going to give you 2 things because we got to take our own responsibility for ourselves. You have to have emotional intelligence because you could be dealing with someone of a certain level of intelligence and you need to use your logic in order to look at toxic traits. Logic from toxic traits that are trying to be masked as not emotional intelligence, but like, what am I trying to say with that? I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, some people are extremely toxic, but they're emotionally intelligent. And you need to use your intelligence to tell the difference between someone being toxic and manipulative. Like, you know, that their toxic trait is that they're emotionally manipulative. Okay, here, yeah, woof, there. Okay, so for 4th house, that's your mom. Your mom could be or a mother-like figure in your life right now could be very emotionally manipulative. Fifth house, this could be around sex. This could be somebody that you're having a sexual relationship with. Sixth house, I'm seeing, yes, your health could be in question, but remember, y'all could be dealing with somebody who works in sixth house vocations, or you're someone who works in a sixth house vocation, okay? Look them up. It's the services things, okay? Things that have to do with health, armed forces, different things like that. So you could be dealing with somebody in that arena, or like, people who work with their hands or something like that. They could be very toxic, or you are the person that works with your hands or in those fields and you're dealing with somebody toxic. Seventh house, this is somebody you could already be in a relationship with or who wants to be in a relationship with you. Could also be a friend. Any kind of partnership. Actually, business partnerships could be in question here too. Second house energy, they're emotionally manipulating you for a resource. This could be for money, all right? This could also be for sex or your emotional energy, okay? But I am feeling a dark empath. I'm feeling somebody who knows all your not like your issues, but your triggers, okay? And then parents are really good for knowing your triggers. They've watched you grow up, so they know how to trigger you. They know what to say to get what they want from you. This is why it's coming from the fourth house. This is what moms are really good at that. But so yeah, be careful that you're not being triggered in a way. But like I told you too, I don't know if it's this couple. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing that I've noticed with these types of couples, open relationship couples, poly couples. They always practice witchcraft. Like, I don't know why that is. I've noticed that a lot. Like, I tell you, even when I told y'all before, like, sometimes a lot of like workout couples are in open relationships. Military couples end up in open relationships or in that dynamic. So just be mindful of that kind of energy, especially when we're talking about this emotional intelligence and toxic, where you would think that you could question it and felt like, I don't want to be in that lifestyle, right? But because they're so emotionally intelligent, it's easy for them to pull you in, and then the sex pulls you in, and you could get involved in this toxic dynamic with someone. So just notice that, be aware of that. And also be aware that some of those couples, all the time, I'm trying to tell you, the ones that like, oh, every once in a while, we do this, and I'll let her do this, or I'll let him do that, and it be we go to the strip club together couples. And this is no shade, because whatever makes your relationship work. But not everybody is like you, So, like I said, some people are being pulled out of these dynamics. Others need to be aware about other couples that y'all call yourself getting in contact with. Maybe you and your partner do have a solid thing. Maybe you don't, right? But be careful of witchcraft, because there's an obsession or a jealousy somewhere where it gets deadly. I could tell it's gonna get deadly, because we got two skulls. They didn't put this together for no reason. Somebody's truly toxic, but they could be psychopathic because of that emotional intelligence. All right, hold on. That's gonna end up in court. Somebody gonna go too far. Someone's gonna go too far. I think somebody's ego is too big. They think they could do whatever they want. Yep, look, because top of the deck, they're lost. I think they're lost in their ego, feeling empty, right? Lost, feeling empty, and then they want revenge. This could be people who left you and are coming back to you because they didn't find what they were looking for while they were out there, and then they want to take revenge, right? And you would say, but I didn't do nothing to them. You didn't. But because people high in their ego, they never like to take ownership of their choices. So they will try to find a way to blame you for why they left. And then instead of taking it out on the person who did it to them, they'll try to take it out on you. It's a very weak, stupid thing to do. But these people think like that and justify things in their mind like that. And they call themselves taking revenge out on you for their stuff. Y'all gonna say, I didn't do nothing to this person. And you are right. You didn't do shit to them. They did it to themselves, and they're projecting as you're the reason why I went through this. Okay? So before you take them back, leave these motherfuckers alone, because what? They'll put you through some pain. They'll put you through pain. While you're over there being sympathetic and empathetic to their plight or whatever the case may be, I would stop. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Because they're going to take out their hurt and pain on you rather than the person that did it to them. Rather than the person that swindled them. Right? Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be foolish. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Okay? That's what I got for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys.